Okay, so now I'm about to tell y'all the story of when I first moved to Jamaica and I got shot at and niggas killed my landlord. So this is when I was living in Montogo. I always told y'all niggas that's where I was when I first touched down in Jamaica. I was living in Montogo, you feel me? So I'm living up there. The block is named Downcastle. That's the name of the block, you feel me? And the person who I moved in with, his name was General. When I first came to Jamaica, I got out the airport and I drove straight there because the person that I linked up with was a friend of my mother, and he was basically like a don. You get me? He got dipped too, but he was a don his whole fucking life type shit. So when he came back to Jamaica, he was good. So he told my mother, "Hey, let your son stay with me and everything will be good." And my mother said, sure, why not? I don't know why the fuck she thought that was a good idea, but that's what happened. So the guy I'm talking about, the Don guy, he let me stay with this nigga they call General. You get me? I don't know his real name, but everybody calls him General. And apparently back in the day, he was somebody very, very fucking important. But he flew over to the UK, turned into a cokehead, came back to Jamaica and just started doing hella fuckery in the community. Like he owes everybody fucking money in that community. Everybody. He was also still a cokehead, like an active cokehead. Now, I'm not sure what led up to these events that I'm about to talk about. I just assume he owed the guy he got coke from money and he didn't pay. And when I say this nigga was a cokehead, like I gotta keep emphasizing this because I don't think y'all understand. Like he used to knock on my door a week before rent was due and ask for the rent money, talking about, oh, you know, say I want to buy a pump because, all right, when I buy a pump, we can make water run throughout the whole building and everybody get water, blah, blah, blah. We already had water. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? I guess he wanted to make the pressure higher, but nigga, I ain't got the money a week before I'm supposed to have. Nigga, get the fuck out of my face. So I'm walking home, right? You know, it's nighttime, probably 10, 11. I don't even know what I was doing. I think I was out drinking with some friends or something, right? And this is country. So, you know, dirt roads and shit like that. One, what do you call it? The light, street light that come on at night, there's only one of those that illuminate the whole entire place. So everything else is dark. But I could see close to where I live. It's a car parked right there. So I'm just walking like, you know, thinking nothing of it. So some fat ass nigga in a hoodie just got out, looked at me, and then he was like, pow, pow. I said, oh shit. You feel me? I ducked. I started running. I seen a gully right there, dog. I swear to God, I didn't even know I was this athletic. When I tell you I almost backflip over that fucking gully, dog, and I started rolling down like this. So then I seen some leaves and shit. So I put the leaves over me like this. You feel me? Because I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know if they coming towards me or nothing. So I'm just laying there for like 15 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? So I got up. I didn't see nobody. I went back to the house and the landlord guy, he told me, he was like, oh yeah, some guys tried to come here and kill me and all this other shit. He died eventually. Just wait, I'm about to get to that part. So yeah, I'm talking to the nigga and shit like that. 2 weeks later, I get a job in the grill to sell sneakers with this guy. This guy sells shoes out of his van. He just drives around like in the grill area, St. James period, and he sells sneakers and he makes a lot of money. I was making like 3-4 grand a day just sitting there watching the things. I wasn't even doing shit. So I'm like, okay, this is good work for me. While I'm watching the shoes and shit, you know, doing my job, I get a call. They say, oh, dog, you know Sam Kill General? I said, what? Oh, shit. And at the time, I was more surprised because I thought I left my door open. I didn't want nobody to run in my fucking room and take my shit. I already knew they was going to come kill this nigga. Everybody was telling him, like, to leave. In Jamaica, if somebody wants to kill you, bro, they're going to do it. You feel me? If somebody shoots at you one time, nigga, it's either you kill that person or you disappear. You feel me? He still stayed there 2 weeks. He didn't get himself a gun. He didn't protect himself. He didn't move, nothing, bro. And he knew that niggas that sold coke was looking for him. You feel me? So I ended up losing the job in the grill because I just left. As soon as they told me that shit, I left. And it's not because I was concerned about that nigga. I just wanted my shit in my room. I don't trust motherfuckers. So I just left and I got, you know, I went there and shit. So by the time I get to the house, it's a whole crowd of people there and everybody's talking and shit like that. And I'm just sitting there like, damn, this is crazy. So 2 days later, after he dies and shit, his brother's taking his shit out his room. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's in Jamaica, after you die, they burn your stuff because they think your spirit is going to come back for the shit. At first, I thought this shit was stupid. I'm like, nigga, you could have gave this shit to me or kept it, but whatever. So his brother's putting his shit outside, getting ready to burn it. He didn't burn it though. But that same night, I'm just laying in my bed thinking about like how crazy this was and how lucky I am to not have been there when it happened. You feel me? And I lie to you not, it's pitch black. But I could see like a shadow and it's moving like this, like, and I just freeze up because I'm like, what the fuck is that? because the room is dark, but the shadow was so dark that you could see the silhouette of it. And once I started fixing my eyes better, I realized that it was nothing. Like it just disappeared. You feel me? But it was tall, just like the landlord. So then I told his brother, and she was like, "Oh yeah, she's coming back for his stuff." I'm like, "Yo, burn that shit. Burn it. Burn all of it." I'm not hell. What? I was terrified. I'm like, yo, burn all that shit now. So yeah, they ended up burning his shit, and I didn't have any more like paranormal things happening to me. But yeah, that's basically the story. It's a lot more to this story, and it's a lot more characters and shit like that. But due to the amount of weed and grabber that's in my brain right now, I can't really think of everything. But I always start going to tell this story because people think I think Jamaica is pussy. Like I think niggas out here is no, nigga. I got shot at the first few weeks I was here. I almost died. I know niggas like that is over here. When I complain, I'm complaining about the bitch niggas who's never done a crime in their life, but they have attitudes like women. That's who I be complaining about when I say niggas out here sassy. The real gunmen, they're very quiet and they have an aura about them. You know who they are. I'm not talking about them. So yeah, like and follow for more. I'm out. I got more stories like this, trust me. I had a lot of crazy ass experiences in Jamaica, so make sure you keep up with me. Alright?